Welcome back, everybody. Mark Owsiany once again with Safe Antifreeze. Today I'm here with Marbella, and for you that are on social media, she's otherwise known as BellaJeepGirl. We're here with our heavily modified Jeep JK, whether known as Snoopy.
Hello, everyone.
What we're going to talk about today is coolant cleaning flush tablets and why it's so important in not just a stock vehicle, but in an extremely heavily modified vehicle like what Marbella has behind us. Okay, as a more hardcore off-roader than most,
Right.
explain to us why using products like Safe Antifreeze, the coolant cleaning flush tablets are important to you.
Important to me and to other off-roaders is that the environmentalists want to shut down these off-road parks. They think we're polluting the earth, and this is one step closer to being environmentally safe and moving forward in the right direction by using a non-toxic, biodegradable tablets that's easy to use in a coolant. There's been times when your system here will crack because you rock crawled in the wrong direction or you hit the rock the wrong way, so it cracks. Then what do? Well, now you've got antifreeze, which is normally toxic, dripping down onto the trails, and God forbid something, a coyote, a bird or something decides to lick it up or thinks it's a liquid of some kind, water, then something happens to that animal is unfortunate.
Okay, Marbella just returned from a long off-road trip. Where were you?
I was in Sand Hollow Park in Utah.
Okay, so brand new LS power. It's coming up on a major, first service interval really
Yes,
on
exactly.
the brand new motor.
Yeah.
So part of doing that service, along with doing the break-in oil change that we're going to be doing on the motor, Marbella's also going to be cleaning out her coolant system using the Safe Antifreeze coolant cleaning flush tablets, and then reinstalling fresh coolant. Coolant systems are one of the probably most neglected part of the vehicle. People, it's out of sight, out of mind. Unless there's coolant spraying out of your degas bottle or coming out the
Right.
radiator, most people neglect those systems and don't ever service them like they need to.
Wow.
So it's a critical part of maintenance on the vehicle, and on a highly modified engine and Jeep like this is behind us, it's all that more important. Okay, now Marbella's Jeep is not like most Jeeps. This one's been heavily modified. There's probably not an inch of this Jeep that's probably stock other than maybe the actual parts of the body. But maintenance on these vehicles, because the way Marbella uses this vehicle, it's much more critical.
Yes, very
So
critical.
oil changes, coolant system flushes, taking care of the fluids and the differentials and the transfer cases.
Yes.
These are things that we have to service on a more frequent basis than if we had something we were just daily driving. Your service manual will tell you 150,000 miles on your coolant change. It also
Right.
tells you, 10,000 miles in some cases on your oil changes. Those are just not realistic in the real world.
Right.
That coolant is going to break down over time. The inhibitors are going to go away. All of a sudden, you're going to start seeing corrosion. And in an engine like this, that's a death warrant.
Okay, yeah.
That's going to kill the coolant system and anything, much less what its internal damage it might do to the engine. So it's real important that people understand that overlooking their coolant system is not something that you want to do.
Okay.
So, we recommend every 50,000 miles at a minimum. A vehicle like yours, I would say you even probably cut that in half, more of a 25,000 mile interval.
Oh, wow.
Consider this to be just normal routine maintenance.
Okay.
Again, it's biodegradable, it's non-toxic, it's a very mild detergent. You're not going to hurt anything in the coolant system or anything internally in that engine. In fact, your engine more important than others, and like a lot of modern engines, they're aluminum. They're not cast iron like they used to be, so they're much more prone to corrosion. So we got to keep that stuff out of there. So real important that people hit the intervals, and again, we're just asking people to do it in a responsible way, and this is the best alternative.
Awesome.
Okay, now I'm going to be talking Marbella through the coolant cleaning flush steps. She's a real do-it-yourselfer. She's a hands-on kind of girl, so she's actually going to do this on her own when she gets the Jeep home. Yep. You can do it. Yeah, she's done much worse than this. So what I'm going to do is just give her some steps on how we can do this. There's multiple ways that we can do this, but I'm going to walk her through what we recommend from Safe Coolant Cleaning Flush. This is a single package of the tablets.
Okay.
A vehicle like this with the coolant system of this size, you're actually going to use 2 of these.
2, okay.
Yeah, so 2 packages. 2 packages directly into either the radiator itself
Okay.
If you don't have a radiator cap like this one does, you can put them into the overflow coolant bottle, although that's not the recommended way to do it. So you're just going to basically wait for this to cool down,
Okay.
add both packages to the radiator cap. You can drive it for 100 miles, whether that's
Okay.
over a period of 1 or 2 days or 3 days, whatever it takes you to do that.
Okay.
Or you can actually just sit and let it idle for 20 to 30 minutes. What you want to do is make sure you turn on the heater. So you want to flush all that stuff through the heater core as well. So we want to
Okay.
get all the contamination out of that thing. So we want to make sure that we've got every inch of the coolant system, cleaned as as clean as we can possibly get it.
Okay.
So the beauty of this is this is non-toxic. It's biodegradable.
Nice.
It's just a real mild detergent. So if you leave this in there for a couple of days, it's not going to hurt anything.
Nice.
So,
Awesome.
So
All right, listen up, off-roaders. This should be easy to do. Hopefully you guys can all do this at home as well. I wish you all luck. Let's get this thing cleaned up.
okay, so that's going to wrap it up for the day. I'd like to give a special thanks out to Marbella, BellaJeepGirl, taking time out of your schedule, because I know how busy you really are, stopping by the
Thanks.
shop today and letting us show off your Jeep, number one, but also for embracing Safe Antifreeze and their products and being such a great spokesperson. So we really do appreciate all of that.
Thank you.
Be sure to follow her, BellaJeepGirl. Safe Antifreeze products available at Amazon, Walmart.com, or at safeantifreeze.com. So till next time, we'll see you. Have a nice day.